Hey, hello, everybody. My name's Keith, and my YouTube channel is Crypto Coin Mindset. But today, I'm here on Matrix Money. What is Matrix Money? Matrix Money is a brand new YouTube channel where myself and two other crypto YouTubers, Crypto Jar and Financial Failure, are joining together to talk about cryptocurrency. We want to talk about cryptocurrency for primarily the newbie coming into the space, because with everything that's going to be moving forward, there's going to be a lot of new people coming to the space. But we're going to make sure that we give you enough information. So if you have a little bit of knowledge about the cryptocurrency space, this will be interesting too. Don't forget, we'll be in the live chat. So go ahead and hit that. So I think we'll start by introducing ourselves. What do you say, guys?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. I'll start
first.
seeing I'm blabbing here. I'll start.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, my channel is Crypto Coin Mindset. I've been in the space now since early 2017. I have a YouTube channel. I have all the socials. I have my own blog. Matter of fact, that's where I kind of started with the blog, cryptocoinmindset.com. I've worked my way into starting to do more live streams in YouTube, and been talking feverishly about cryptocurrency as we move forward, because I really believe that it is one of, if not one of the only ways, if not the best way, for you to plan for your future. So that's a little bit about me. Go ahead, Jar. It's all you, bud.
Yep. Hi, I'm Crypto Jar. I also have my own YouTube channel. I'm probably the newbie in the group. I came into the space about 2 years ago when Elon Musk was tweeting about Dogecoin. And I thought it was cool because I wanted to gamble on it. And I lost a lot of money, and I learned a lot about crypto. And I was new to that sector of financial investing, but I've done a lot on my own when it comes to indexing and buying real estate and everything else. So I have a little bit of a background in that. Crypto I see as a future asset, and I see it having a lot of promise, and there's tremendous growth in the space. So I started to get more and more involved with that. I created a YouTube channel mostly to have guides and hold myself accountable with every transaction that I was making. Also, something to refer to when I forget what I did was all posted there. So that's how I got into it. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm just learning and growing as my audience is as well.
Nice. Yeah. And then I guess I'll go next. So my channel is really about my own financial fails. I actually didn't start with crypto. I started with, me buying cars and me, playing Magic the Gathering and other sort of nerdy things. But I would say that I'm actually probably one of the OGs here. I think it's also a perfect segue to go from Jar to me, because my first crypto was Dogecoin back in 2013, except for I didn't buy it, nor did I mine it. I actually got it from a faucet. So that just shows you how old I am in regards to the community. But yeah, I love these guys, and this is going to be a great little thing that we have for you all. So let's hop into it.
Yeah. So one of the main things about this channel is it's designed around the new user that's getting into the space. We're going to be talking about current events, different methods of investing, as well as what's actually happening in the space to protect yourself. So these are core things that we're trying to focus on to not only have fun and talk about the topics, but also educate the audience.
Yes.
So one of the first things I was going to talk about was what's going on with Bitcoin. And there was a spike. And I would just want to show, I can't show it right now, but what I wanted to do is show the screen right now. And it really started off from a tweet that happened in the middle of was it middle of last week, guys? I think it was the middle of last week.
Yeah.
On some false news of an ETF being approved. And they immediately redacted that about 15 minutes or 20 minutes later. But the news is already out. And that was a single tweet talking about an ETF being approved. And that had a tremendous spike on Bitcoin. And it sparked a lot of talk about what this actually means to cryptocurrency in the space itself.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So just, what are your thoughts on that? And give me a second. I'll bring up the chart in just a moment.
FF, you want to go first?
Yeah, I might as well go first, and you just finish us out like having a great dessert. But because I know
There
you
you
know
go.
this topic extremely well. What I know about it is that BlackRock is trying to get their ETF finally approved, and I believe it was maybe Cointelegraph or one of the big blogs that
Yep.
tweeted this out and said, "Hey, it's been approved." And actually, based off of the little knowledge that I know about this, is that some people lost a lot of money trying to basically, you know, buy
A lot of shorts
longs
got
on this.
liquidated.
Yeah, a lot of shorts got liquidated. Some people were buying longs on this, and then
Yeah.
I guess they didn't close them quick enough because Bitcoin
Right.
went right back down again. But yeah, it's extremely interesting how one tweet can totally change the whole ecosystem. Go ahead, Crypto Mindset.
Yeah. I like I said, I did an entire live stream surrounding it because it was like, holy cow, if you're looking to make money in cryptocurrency, which is, I mean, let's be honest. When I first came in the space, it was about making a little bit of extra money, mining Bitcoin or whatever, just to supplement what I had going. And that's why most people come to the space. And if you're looking to do that, this is the time, in my opinion, that you front run the market because it's going to go up when these ETFs get approved. And you're right, BlackRock was the ETF in particular that they were that they had tweeted about. However, there are so many applications at the SEC right now for spot Bitcoin ETFs, and not just Bitcoin, but right now we're talking about Bitcoin, but spot Bitcoin ETFs. And finally, ironically, since that tweet, have you guys seen the news? Like Gary Gensler, he's like, seems to be just like, yeah, we're talking with these people now, Grayscale about theirs. We're talking with ARK Invest, and Grayscale and ARK Invest in particular came out and verified that the SEC is actually working with them on their applications now.
Yeah, the narrative has changed a bit, right? With
Gary,
and the SEC.
Gary's getting his butt handed to him left and right in court. It only makes sense to be like, okay, shut up and just let's make it happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I believe. If you're looking to try and front run the market, and again, I'm not talking about making a quick buck. I believe in the hodling strategy, and we'll talk more about that, I'm sure, later. But now's the time, because once these get approved, look what happened with just one, like Jar said. I mean, one.
Here's the tweet. This is the tweet right over here.
See?
And that's the impact it had for
10%, right?
Yep. And then the momentum just kept picking up, and it's over 30K now, which is great. It's up 10% for the week, which is excellent.
So I don't know. Dollar cost average. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, because you can't predict these things. Dollar cost averaging is definitely the way to go. Absolutely.
It's good for my bags.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I got.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so that was my topic. What did you have, Crypto Mindset?
Well, here we go. In the vein of Gary Gensler getting his butt handed to him, the SEC this week also withdrew their lawsuits against the creators of XRP. And now we all know, and if you're new to the space, if you don't, you can find it very easily. The SEC originally brought a lawsuit against XRP and Ripple, saying that XRP was a security. They lost that lawsuit, but they still had a lawsuit against the owners, saying that the way they did certain sales were made those sales happen a security. And after being loss after loss in the courts, Gary has finally decided that, okay, I'm done. And that was a huge boost to the space in general. Matter of fact, we saw on a couple of my videos and live streams, I was talking about how like anemic the XRP price looked. It was down in that 47, 48 cent range, down from like 53, 55 cents. And now it's back over 50 cents and holding steady on this news. And like I said, I think that this news bodes well, one, for the cryptocurrency space in general, two, for XRP, and three, for the momentum being toward what we just talked about, time for an ETF.
Yeah.
What say you guys?
Absolutely. Yeah. What was going on with XRP was kind of confusing me with the price action. I was expecting a lot more, especially on the back end with all the arrangements that they have and the deals that they have going on. I thought that was going to blow up. That did not happen. But once again, it's just something I don't understand, obviously, clear enough. There's a lot of back end mechanisms that I really don't understand, and I don't understand why it's not growing at the pace it was supposed to. So a little bit of confusion on my end.
Yeah, I would have to say
I don't know that it's just your end, though. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, even I was saying it, like, why is the price like this? It doesn't make sense. But
yeah,
because didn't it go up to like 80 cents during the first win for XRP before, and then
it spiked up, and then
yes, it did.
What happened with this win? Maybe it's being suppressed. Who knows?
Well,
I don't know.
But it did go up because, again, it was like in that 50. What did I say? 50, like 47 cent range, and now I mean, I'm not sure if you can bring that chart up or not, but there we go. I mean, you got XRP well over 50 cents, and honestly, it seems like it's holding pretty steady since the.
Oh, looks like he froze up there. So it looks like when it did spike, it was a couple of cents, nothing dramatic, right?
Right.
And this is the 1 month that we have over here.
Yeah,
you back
so
with us?
It's pretty steady for the most part here.
Yeah. Hopefully it's forming a new floor price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you cut out a little bit there. I just
oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. And I'll switch it back there. Oh, I want to see me. There we go.
We definitely want to see you, Jar. Come on.
Yeah.
FF, what do you got going on?
So yeah, I think this is a good segue into security. You know, again, it kind of ties along with my name as well. And what I'm going to cover are security fails. And you know, why I say it's a good segue is just recently, I don't know if it was yesterday or if it was today, but it looks like a Philippine exchange called coins.ph was hacked for 12.2 million in XRP, which is currently valued around like 6 million USD, which is a ridiculous amount of XRP.
Yeah, it is.
You know, maybe the threat actor or attacker specifically targeted this exchange, and then also specifically targeted XRP because of the win. Who knows? Maybe they're expecting a price appreciation. I don't know. This is brand new news, and maybe Jar, if you could find it online and bring it up, it would be great to just cover this kind of live. As I'm even hearing about it myself. This wasn't the original topic that I wanted to talk about.
I think I found it here. This is on.
So this is a different one. This is the Fantom Foundation hot wallet exploit, and we could talk about this one because the other one is so new. We could probably talk about that another time, but it was just a perfect segue. And then also, I also want to talk about exchanges real quick for the newbies before I even hop into Fantom Foundation, and that a lot of us use centralized exchanges, and a lot of times these centralized exchanges get hacked. And then when they get hacked, you hear a lot of people like us say, not your keys, not your crypto. It's true. It reigns true, especially when you're using these exchanges. So just, you know, if you're a newbie looking into this, be careful, do some research, find a wallet that you are comfortable with. I'm not going to throw out any recommendations here right now, but do that research and hold your own keys. So just want to talk about that. Now you can bring up Fantom again, and we can talk about that topic. I just wanted to, you know, PSA for all
those are definitely good
there.
points. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all important stuff.
Crypto. If it's on an exchange, there's been a lot of Canadian exchanges. I'm probably the only Canadian here. We've seen those failures with exchanges, and they've been significant. So.
Oh yeah, I think one Canadian exchange, it started with like a Q, like Quadringa or something like that.
Yes.
Quadrillix or
Yeah,
that was probably the
Quadriga
biggest one.
X.
Quadriga. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a huge one back in the day.
And he died somehow. So
Yeah, died. Right. Yeah. So you can see that the security stuff is going to get pretty interesting as we continue on.
Yeah.
You know, I also was impacted with Cryptopia. I had my funds there. I was actually mining to Cryptopia back in 2018, 2019, and then they got hacked. So yeah. But let's get back to focus here. We could talk about exchange hacks for hours.
Yeah, maybe that's. I was gonna say maybe that's another stream here. So
yeah. But with the Fantom Foundation, this was an interesting one because this is not exchange related at all. This is foundation related, and this is based off of their own hot wallets. So their hot wallets, I'm assuming, is where they store a lot of the foundation funds, which, in my honest opinion, you shouldn't be storing your funds in a hot wallet like that. If it is foundation funds, they should be stored in a cold storage wallet. So that's their first mistake. That's their first financial fail, in my opinion. Their second financial fail was giving ownership of this wallet to a former employee and then not basically changing the aspects of that wallet. And I'll explain a little bit about that. These certain aspects, they had the wallet labeled as a Fantom Foundation wallet. So then there's a lot of confusion in the news right now where Fantom Foundation actually posted a tweet saying, hey, we only lost $550,000 in cryptocurrency. However, the hacker also attacked their other previously owned wallet that was labeled as their wallet that they had given to an employee. And that employee had $3.4 million worth of cryptocurrency in that wallet.
Wow.
And when it hit the news, it was just, bad reputational, like negative rep news for Fantom Foundation, and that they lost millions. But to them, they're like, hold on, wait, we only lost $550K while the former employee lost the millions of dollars. So, that's another mistake from the foundation as well that's going to hurt them because, the little guys like us, we see it as, okay, Fantom Foundation lost millions. Nobody's going to do a deep dive and say, okay, well, it was a former employee's money. So that's why I thought that this one was extremely interesting in that they did not change the label of their wallet when they gave it over to a former employee. And
which I don't know why they would do that in the first place, right? That's just crazy.
Right. I mean, you guys comment on that because, again, that's interesting in itself. And then the whole, not using cold storage wallet, using a hot wallet.
That's kind of like an amateur move for a corporation, well, quote unquote corporation, on how they're going to handle it. There's processes in place, or
it's like they had no clue what the hell they were doing.
Yeah. Right. I think that also shines a light on how new the space is, where things like this can easily happen. Right. That's very
good point.
An up and coming type of move, like a startup, whatever. It's just trying to get its groove, and they're just playing it as it happens.
Yeah.
Which may not always be the great
move. I did not think of it like that at all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but hasn't the and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% with Fantom, but I mean, hasn't the foundation been around now for like several years? Am I right about that?
I think you are right. But just going back to what CryptoJar is talking about, because everything is still very new, these little things that we think are so obvious, a big foundation like that can make it a mistake very, very simply. I know, looking at this foundation, if you go on their actual website and look at the wallet that they actually recommend using a web-based wallet like MetaMask, which is a hot wallet essentially. Yes, they do. And like you said, this is a foundation who's been in the industry for years, and they're still recommending stuff like this. So
that's crazy.
There it is.
Yep.
What? Look at that.
Yep. The F wallet, which is web-based, and then they recommend MetaMask, and even in their documents, not just the actual front page that we're looking at here, guys. If you go into their docs, they recommend using a web-based wallet. And possibly the reason why they're doing this is because they probably have dApps on their network, right? They want to push the community. Yeah, exactly. They want to push the community to utilize those dApps. So you have to use wallets like these. But again, then you get those security risks involved.
Well, I mean, okay, I get that. But like, if you're going to do that, okay, it strikes me very much like Mark Cuban. He had his MetaMask wallet hacked, right? For like, what was it, like $800 million or something? Again, I get why you would have it there, some money there, because you're waiting to enter the market, or you're trading, or using a dApp, whatever. But like, why on earth would you hold all of it there? That doesn't make any sense.
But is it all of it?
Right?
Like, I'm wondering, is that his play money? Like, maybe that's his like gambling money? Because 800K
we'll never know.
Is like a whole house. And for him, I don't know. Maybe that's just like the move for the day or what.
Yeah, right.
Mark,
exactly.
Mark Cuban, please come to the channel. Let us know.
Yeah, right. That'd be a great interview. I wouldn't mind that. But I don't know. I guess my thought process is, okay, I understand, and especially if you're talking Web3, and again, I know we're throwing out terms here, everybody, that you may not necessarily be familiar with, but Web3 is basically the next stage from where we are now online, and I'll leave it at that for now. But to interact with those, you need a web-based wallet such as MetaMask, for example. So I mean, I get having some of it there, but like, get the rest of it into some kind of cold storage. I mean, that only makes sense.
I do like the fact that he did say it was his wallet, and he did say, because it just shows that everyone's susceptible to any type of hack, and you got to take, everyone has to take the same precautions. No one's off limits. Like, it's fair game for everybody, right? So putting these things in place, it is a nice eye opener. I thought it was a good story for lesson learned, right?
You're right.
$8 or $800,000, right? It's the same type of thing.
Yep. 100%.
No, that's true. That's true. I appreciate you bringing that up, FF, because you know what? Again, he's an entire business who's
he's a savvy
right here getting hacked.
he's a savvy investor. He's been he's a very technical guy. He's owned tech companies, right? So he knows the ins and outs of the space. And like for anybody like me, like, I have some stuff on MetaMask, but it's not $800,000, but it's just a little bit to play with here and there. Right? And if I lose it, it's not going to hurt me. And it's like the real funds are locked up in cold storage with nobody having access to it.
Exactly.
So.
Awesome.
So that's good. That's some topics there.
Definitely.
Anything you guys want to talk about?
I mean, I personally think that we nailed it, in my honest opinion, guys. Like, for the newbies out there, you got a little taste of market information. You got a little taste of, current news going on in regards to XRP case winnings. You got a little bit of security related information, which I think is huge as well. That's why I'm talking about it. So yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't have much more to add. I think we should save some of the topics for another day, because obviously all of us could talk for hours on end. But let me know what you guys think.
Yeah. The only, I guess, other thing I would like to put out there is to kind of wrap up what our introduction was about what we're doing here and what our plan is. Because I mean, we just gave the quick brush strokes there, but our plan, and guys, jump in, correct me if I'm wrong, is to try and do this on a weekly basis. So we got different topics coming every week, and we plan to have this premiere on this new channel Tuesdays, weekly on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Yes?
Absolutely. And it's not just going to be on the main channel, but we'll also be showing it on our individual channels. And the concept is always going to stay roughly the same thing about things that are hitting the network, or things that are happening in the space, as well as guiding users on how to use cryptocurrency and how to protect themselves. So we're just trying to encompass as much different things as possible with that.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah,
I just thought people might, Here's the whole picture kind of thing.
And as you can
Yeah,
tell, we're all
no,
putting you
that's
to this.
yeah, that's perfect.
We're
Maybe I
working it
should
out.
not
We're
be the
gonna
last.
we're gonna
person
get
who
better
talks.
as we grow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I didn't think this was so bad. I
It
mean,
went
come on
okay.
now.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get nice and smooth process happening, and then we'll be doing this regularly. So you'll see us every week, Tuesday, 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. That's the plan, right? We'll be
Yeah,
putting
that's
up
the
some
plan.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sounds
I
good,
love it.
guys.
Yeah, I'm good.
All
All right.
so-
Take care. I mean, I might also add that links to all of our individual channels should be in the description below. So make sure you go ahead and check those out. Make sure you like, subscribe.
and
Don't
put
forget to
feedback
tick
in
that
the
bell.
comments if there's things that you want to talk about or topics that you think that we should cover. We're open to everything. So drop it in the comments
Yes.
below, and things that we can jump into. That would be great.
That'd be great. Yep, that's awesome.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for
That
joining.
sounds great.
All right. We'll see you next week.
I'll see you in the next one. Take care.